Welcome back. I'm glad you guys are back today. Today we are going to make fried green tomatoes. So get your stuff ready. You're going to need however many you want to do. I'm going to do one today, and I'm just going to take that stem off of there, put it to the side. I've got about a cup of flour in a little bowl. I'm going to put some buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, just use milk. You don't have to have buttermilk. It just kind of makes it coat a little better for me. I just put about probably half a cup in there. Now in my flour mixture, I'm going to put some salt and I'm going to put some pepper. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to turn my heat on. My kitchen is a mess, you guys. I've been cooking. I've been doing bread all morning. And I had to do some more sourdough because I was about to run out. And I'd say put to your taste, but probably a half teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon of pepper. Okay, so I washed and rinsed off and washed my tomato. Okay, I'm going to let me see if this will work. Kind of take that center out there. That worked wonderful. Looky there. Okay. Also, before I get too carried away here, let me get my salt and pepper out of the way. I always put a little Creole seasoning and a little paprika in it. Okay? Give it a little bite, a little taste, so it's not just plain. I just put a little bit of the Creole, a little bit of paprika. Sometimes I'll put some cayenne if I'm fixing fish or something. Whatever. You can put whatever seasonings you want in it. Kind of shake that around in there. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut this tomato. I'm going to quarter it. And then I'm going to go from there. Okay? No, I'm just going to do it this way. I'm going to half it. And then I'm going to go down. I don't like the great big rings. Now, I grew up on that. I grew up cutting just like a slice of tomato, slice of tomato, slice of tomato, and then putting it in, and frying it that way. That's how I grew up. But I grew up eating it that way. But I kind of like the idea of having smaller bites, smaller pieces, so that when you go back to get some more, get seconds or whatever, they're not like all laid out in that grease or whatever. I don't know. I just don't like it. So I'm just going to see how I did that? Like that size. Let me get that off of there. Like little pieces. Okay? And I'm going to put this in my buttermilk. Like I said, if you don't have buttermilk, use milk. If you ain't got milk, use water. Use what you got. I'm going to put all these little chunks. That's what they are. They're little chunks of tomato. All right, now I'm going to cut down through here. It don't have to be perfect. All you're doing is just making little pieces. Or if you want to do the round slices, do the round slices. But I just like doing it this way better. Now, that was that little stem. I don't want to put that in there. So I'm just going to toss this around in this buttermilk or water or milk or whatever you have. I'm going to toss it around in here a little bit and get it kind of coated. I'm going to leave it in here, actually, until my grease gets going. Let me wash my hand for a minute. Hold on. Now, I'm going to get my... Where is it? Right here. Thermometer. See what we're going up to. You want to get up to 350, guys. Okay? 350 degrees. And it's a rising, but it's not near there. So what I'm going to do is put this flour out of my way. And I'm going to let this sit. I'm going to put a little more salt and pepper on it while it's in here. And just use my hand again. That's the best tool you got. You know what? That's the best kitchen gadget you got, your hand. Or your hands. Yeah, we're not nowhere near. So I'm not going to leave you on here until that heats up. When that heats up, I'll bring y'all back. All right, you guys, it's on 300. So by the time I show you this other, it'll probably be down to 350. I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm going to try to do it where you can see me. I'm going to put these in here a few at a time. We're going to make 2 batches out of these, okay? I'm going to drain, kind of shake the milk off of it. Okay. I'm going to get my slotted spoon here, and I'm going to kind of twirl these around. Okay, see how good and coated that is? Ugh, I'm making a mess because I'm trying to reach over this hot grease. All right. Now, we're almost to 350. You don't want to put a lot of them in at one time because it will cool your grease off really fast. Okay? So, okay, we're on 350. We're going to put these in here. I've just got a little bit. I'm not even using my big deep fryer or Dutch oven, whatever you want to call it. I'm not using it. I'm just using this small one. Make sure all my stuff's out there. And we're not going to stir it, and we're not going to do nothing to it, okay? Leave it alone. Let it do its thing in there. It's frying good. I'm going to go ahead and put these other ones in my batter and get them ready. Go ahead and toss them around, get them all covered. And see, that was just about enough for 1 medium-sized tomato. And if you don't have any tomatoes and you're not growing any, go down to the farmer's market when they're open. I think they have farmer's markets everywhere. Go down there and get you some. Now I'm just going to kind of move them around a little bit and see what I got. And if you want a little more crust on that, guys, you got your milk left. Shake these a little bit, and they already got flour on them. Put them just like you would do chicken. You know, you double coat it sometimes because you want more crust. You can do the same thing with these. And it'll make you some more crust on there. To me, it doesn't. I don't have to have all that, but I like it sometimes. I'll just double dip this. Okay. We're going to put it back in here. Add a little more flour to this, just to coat the top. Looky there. That'll be some crusty kind. And I'm just going to kind of turn this around a little bit. Now you can kind of stir it when it starts getting brown. See how that's getting kind of brown? See, I like it just like that right there. Okay. Yummy. Then I'll tell you what else I do. When I bring them out, I put a little salt on them too. I like them really brown. Now, if you like them at that, like that, then you take them out like that, okay? Put them over here on this paper towel and spread them out there a little bit. I'm going to hurry up and put some salt on them so my stuff don't get real hot over here. Not wanting my grease to get too hot. It's a little over 350 now. I'm going to make Tim some chicken tonight, and I'll put him a fresh one in here and cook it up. But I thought, I'm going to show you before I do it how we do these here. Okay. And if you want them little crispy critters there in the bottom, you just throw them in there too, and they'll make you some little crumbs. Us kids used to fight and fuss over the crumbs when Mom was making fried chicken. I grew up in a house of 4 girls, and when Mom was making fried chicken, we would fight over the crumbs. And I'll tell you something else we used to fight over. We used to fight over the chicken liver. Who was going to get the chicken liver? And so Mom had it, she would keep track of it. And every time she fried chicken, it would be the next girl's time and the next girl's time. And, so we each had a chance to get that chicken liver. But then she fixed chicken livers for dinner too. But I tell you what I really liked that she did was she would boil a couple of them sometimes because she liked to eat them boiled and then put some ketchup on them on a piece of bread. And I'm telling you what, there ain't nothing better. I love them boiled, but it just brings back memories. But we haven't had fried chicken livers in a long time. A lot of y'all might be saying, "Ew, yuck." I grew up on them. I like them. Tim likes them. And we fix them periodically. It's about time for some chicken livers. Might have to do that. Now, I don't like gizzards. A lot of people like them chewy, hard gizzards. I don't like them. But I like the liver. Fried chicken liver, boiled chicken liver. I like it. Let me get back down here. And we're not going to stir that yet. We was up last night chasing coons, raccoons. We sure were. They're getting in our chicken pen. Those coons was in our chicken pen, and they ate one of our chickens the other night. And so last night, Tim went out there to close them up, and they were in the pen. They weren't in the house, but they were in the pen. They were fixing to go in the house and get some more of our chickens. And I'm telling you, them coons ate everything but the wings. I mean, they didn't waste nothing. They're like, whew. But anyways, we had to deal with that last night. And um, you got to protect your animals. And you got to protect your property, and you got to be on guard all the time because I mean they can get in the smallest places. I mean, the smallest places. I'm gonna try one of these. Ooh, hot. That is so good. Them are so good. I like to eat them with ketchup too. I'll put you back down here. Now we can see how brown they're getting brown. We can stir them a little bit. Now, do you see the difference between the ones that I fix that I like, and then if you want a little more crust to it, you just double coat it. That's all you do. Okay. I'm gonna scoot these over. Mitch me another one. They're so good. Okay, I'm gonna take them out. Put them on here. Go ahead and shut that fire off. Now look here. Look at that. This is the crunchy. Okay, this is going to be the more batter, more crust, whatever you want to call it. And I double battered that. And then this is how I like it. It's just got one coating, one coating on there, one batter. It is so good. My daughter-in-law is probably gonna watch this and be like, She loves fried green tomatoes. So I think, I'm not sure if the oldest one does or not. I know the younger one does. She likes them. I think this is what I'm going to eat right now. I think I'm just going to eat these right now, okay? So I'm not going to keep you on here. I'm going to let you go. Y'all go get you a green tomato and you fry you some up. They're good, okay? And I don't know. We'll do some zucchini when we get some going. Our plants are about this tall, but remember we started late. We didn't have to replant those, but we started late. So we're gonna have stuff when other people don't have stuff. It still feels hot. I thought it was on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, you guys. And I love y'all. Thanks for helping support our channel. Share, like, subscribe. That helps us more than you'll ever know, and it's free. And we picked up a few more subscribers today, and I'm trying to get stuff on here consistently. I'm trying to do a video on, put one on a Monday. I try to put it on Sunday for Monday, and then I try to get one on for you for Thursday, Mondays and Thursdays. And then I try to put some shorts on for y'all too, some fun little shorts. So I'm trying, you guys, with everything else that's going on. I'm trying to get it done and keep you informed on some of this cooking stuff and the garden stuff and the boondock stuff, and getting Tim on there and letting him show you some stuff. But anyway, I'm going to get off here, and I love you guys, and Lord willing, I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.